ओम गम गणपतये नमः। ओम सुमुखशायी कदंतश्च कपिलो गजकर्णकः लंबोदरश्च विकटो विघ्नराशो विनायकः डोम्रकेतुर्गणार्यक्षो बालचन्द्रो गजाननः वक्रतुण्डाशूपकर्णो हेरम्बास्कन्वपुरवचनः शौराशैतानि नमामि यपते शृणुयारपे विद्यारम्भे विवाहे च प्रावेशे निर्गमे तथा संग्रामे सर्वकारेषु विघ्नतस्य न जायते। ओम ऐं महासरस्वते नमः। ओम गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परम ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। कृष्ण भगवान की जय।
कृष्ण मुरारी जी आग बसे मन भावे। कृष्ण मुरारी जी आग बसे मन भावे। कृष्ण मुरारी जी आग बसे मन भावे। बाके बिहारी जी आग बसे मन भावे। कृष्ण मुरारी जी आग बसे मन भावे। बाके बिहारी जी आग बसे मन भावे। नीली कमलिया मोर मुकुट घन श्याम गगन से रंग के वाजे। साजन देके श्याम सवारी दिन भर नंद की दीन चरावे। तन मन वारी जी आग बसे मन भावे। कृष्ण मुरारी जी आग बसे मन भावे। बाके बिहारी जी आग बसे मन भावे। नींद नींदत गह के कारज करते सोचो श्याम के सोचे। रसिया जोगे कान बजावे मुरली बोल की तक पहुँचे। रास बिहारी जी आग बसे मन भावे। शोभाचारी जी आग बसे मन भावे। तन मन प्राण हवाले तेरी कुछ मेरा मारे पंचे। माधव मदन गोवर्धन धारी दर्शन तेरे दिए के निश दिन। कृष्ण मुरारी जी आग बसे मन भावे। सुर बुरहारी जी आग बसे मन भावे। कृष्ण मुरारी जी आग बसे मन भावे। बाके बिहारी जी आग बसे मन भावे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे।
प्रेम से बोलो गजानन स्वामी की जय। आदि शक्ति जगदम्बा देवी माता की जय। श्री कृष्ण भगवान की जय। श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। ओम बटे महादेव की जय। My dear devotees, आप लोग around जाइए. Let us all join in our arti. Hari Om Vasudevasuram Devam Kansajanodamardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagatguru. Hey Krishna, Karuna Sindhu, Dena Bandhu Jagatpate, Gopisha Gopika Kanta, Radha Kanta, Namostute. Hari Om Yani Gani Japavani Janmadara Gradani Cha Dani Dani Vinashanti Prarakshamam Pare Pare. आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। आरती
कुंज बिहारी श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। आरती कुंज बिहारी श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। आरती कुंज बिहारी श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। गले में भैरंती माला भजावे मुरली मधुर बाला। शर्व में कुंडल झलकाला नंद के आनंद नंद लाला। गगन सम अंग कांति खाली राधिका चमक रही आली। लतन में तारे भनमाले ब्रह्म से अलग कस्तूरी तिलक। चंद्र से झलक ललित च विशाला प्यारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। आरती कुंज बिहारी श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। कनक में मोर मुकुट दिल से देवता दर्शन को तरसे। गगन सो सुमन राशि भर से बजे मुरझंग मधुर मृदंग। ग्वालनी संग अतुल रति गोपी कुमारी की। श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। आरती कुंज बिहारी श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की। जहाँ ते प्रागत भई गंगा कलश कलिहारिणी श्री गंगा। स्मरण ते हो तम हो बंगा बसे शिव जटा के बीच हरे अगतीच चरण छवि श्री बरवारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की चमकती उज्ज्वल तत्रेनु बाज रही वृंदावन बीनु चाहूर सी गोपी ग्वाल दीनु हंसत मृदुमंड चांदनी चंद्र कटत भव बंद तेरी सुन दीन पिकारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की
ओ हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
हरे राम
राम हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
हरे राम राम
हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
हरे राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
ओ राधे 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 श्याम से मिला
ओ
रे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे
श्याम से मिला रे राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला
हरि घन श्याम से मिला रे श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे श्याम से मिला रे श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला
बोलो
रे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे राधे राधे
क्या बात राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे श्याम से मिला रे श्याम से मिला रे श्याम से मिला रे
आरती कुंज बिहारी श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की together everybody one voice प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण भगवान के beautiful so my dear devotees firstly allow me to take this opportunity and say to each and every one of you sabko hai sitaram and a most cordial welcome to each and every one of you to this beautiful Warrenville Shiv Mandir for this one night satsang. Of course, I must make special mention to, of course, my Peter Jeepan and Kim Ajay Rambally Baba. Thank you so very much for always being here. To the members of my group, the Drava Shakti, Kirtan Mandali boys and girls, Thank you all very much for being here. As always, we are being powered by KV Song Company, where quality speaks louder than words. Boys, thank you very, very much. Special welcome to, of course, Sankhya Television, without a doubt, one of the #1 stations when it comes to promoting, enlightening, and increasing awareness of Hinduism locally and internationally. So to Shirley Devi and Rameshji, thank you so much for giving us this opportunity this evening. To all the sponsors, I cannot thank you enough. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for having the faith and the trust in us always. My dear devotees, our message tonight is very simple, very beautiful, and very much easy to understand. But before we begin, I want each and every one of you, right where you're sitting, to put your hands together, to close your beautiful eyes, and to bow your heads. And devotees, as your eyes are closed and your hands are bowed, I ask you to meditate upon the divine form of the Devis and the Devtas. And while you meditate upon them, I ask you to focus upon the sound of my voice. Vakaratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirviganam Kurume Deva Sarvakara Sarvaram Saraswati Namastubhayam Varade Kamarubani Vidyaramham Karishyami Sirhi Bhavatu Me Sada Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deva Maheshwaram Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmaya Shri Guru Namaha Sirhi Murhi Brade Devi Bhakti Mukti Pradayani Mandra Murti Sada Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute Garbhura Gauram Karunavatar Sansara Saram Bhujagendraharam Saravasandham Rirayaravinda Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namame Om Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Namah Shivaya Jai Ram Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Ram Jai Rama Jai Jaya Rama Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Clap with me, sing with me, everybody.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om 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 Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Now, devotees, wherever you are, wherever you may be listening to us to, I ask each and every one of you, put your love and put your devotion at the feet of Bhagwan Krishna. Patram pushpam phalam toyam yomi bhaktyam prechate tarham bhaktya upahritam Vishnami vrayatat manaha. If you offer a leaf, a flower, a fruit, or even a drop of water, once it is done with love and devotion, Bhagwan will always accept it. Tonight, I ask each and every one of you, offer your love to Bhagwan Krishna, offer your devotion to Bhagwan Krishna. Why? Because you may never get this opportunity again. Every moment you have, dedicate it to Bhagwan. Every moment you have, spend it with Bhagwan. Every moment you have, share it with Bhagwan as we clap, as we glorify it. Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate 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 Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate
Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate
Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. प्रेम से बोलो श्री कृष्ण भगवान की Jai Shri Vendravan Vihari Lal ki Jai. So, my dear devotees, it is said, once there was this mother. She went to the ashram of a sage with tears in her eyes, with pain in her heart, worry in her mind. With tears running down her eyes, she looked at the sage and she said, "Oh Gurudev, why me? Why me?" So the Guru looked at her and he said, "What do you mean?" She says, "Oh Gurudev, why me?" He says, "I don't know what you're talking about." She says, "Oh Gurudev, my one son, my one happiness, my one joy was taken away from my life. My son took his last breath. Why me? Why did I have to lose my child? What did I do to lose my child? Did I do something wrong? Did I not do something right? Did I not do something good? Why me, O Gurudev? Help me, guide me." It is said, the sage, hearing the words of this mother, he said, "Devi, I cannot bring back that child to life. However, I can help you in a certain way." He says, "I want you to go throughout the entire village, go through the entire city and ask all the families, knock on all the doors and see which one of them has never lost a loved one. The moment you find a family that has not lost someone, ask them for some grains and bring it to me." So this mother, my dear devotee, she went knocking on doors, meeting different families, and every single family she met, every single one of them told her that they lost someone very close to them, be it a father, be it a mother, be it a son, a daughter, a brother, a sister. House by house, family after family she visited, and every single home at a point in time lost someone they loved. She arrived at the last home, and even that home lost someone. The moment she realized that there were no more homes, no more families in that area, in that village, in that city, she felt a sense of calmness within her. She felt a sense of ease, a sense of peace. And she went back to the sage and she said, "Oh Gurudev, thank you." He said, "Why are you thanking me?" She said, "Because you sent me house by house, family to family, to ask if any one of them lost someone. And every single family I met, O Gurudev, they experienced the loss of their loved one. I realized that I am not the only one. I am not the only one. And I am not the last one to lose someone." The Guru looked at her and he smiled. He looked at her and he smiled and he said, "Devi, I am glad that you are able to understand that death is a part of life. Death is something at some point in time, every single home, every single family will experience. He who is born must die. He who comes into existence must leave existence. We cannot run from that. We cannot hide from that. It is a part of life." The Guru looked at her and he said, "Ma, now that you understand this, now that you understand that death is a part of life, go and live your life as best as you can. Go and cherish the moments you have remaining. Go and love your dulaha, go and love your siblings, because you don't know when death may come around again." My dear devotees, sometimes we forget that life is temporary. Sometimes we forget that the moments we have on this earth is very short. Sometimes we forget that today we are here and tomorrow we may be gone. Life is impermanent. Life is uncertain. We are not guaranteed to be alive tomorrow. And it is said, once you can understand that life is temporary, life is uncertain, life is impermanent, there's no need to get yourself tangled in the hatred of life. Once you can understand that life is short, there's no need to waste your short time on this earth fighting battles with others. There's no need to allow your short time on this earth to be wasted away, jealousing, envying, hating, being angry with people. Use this short space of time that you have, this temporary time that you have, and spend it wisely. And I'll tell you something here, my dear devotees. If you don't remember anything I will say later, remember this. Spend the temporary time you have on this earth leaving a permanent positive impact in the life of someone. I'll say that again. Spend your short temporary time on this earth leaving a permanent but a positive and influential stamp on the life of someone. Live a life, my dear devotees, where when you are no longer here, your name is always mentioned. Live a life when you are no longer here, your children will be telling their great-grandchildren about you. Live a life, my dear devotees, where you can inspire. Live a life where you can motivate. Live a life where long after people remember you for the good that you would have done to them. My first reminder to all of you, use this short time on this earth to leave a permanent impact on this earth. Use your short time on this earth to leave a permanent impact on the lives of the people you meet, in the lives of your family, in the lives of your loved ones. Every single day is a gift. Every single breath you take is a gift. Every time you see mama and papa is a gift. Every time you see your brothers, your sisters, your best friends, it is a gift. Nothing in this world is guaranteed. The only thing that is certain is that one day death will come knocking on your door. And when death comes knocking on your door, how many of you sitting right here right now, you are ready to go, knowing that long after you're gone, you would be remembered. And our katha this evening, it speaks about questions relating to life, relating to death, and the answers that go with it. As we enter the pages of our scriptures, we chant, we glorify together as a family. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama,
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 Jai Ram, Shri Ram,
Jai Jai Rama, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama,
Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama,
Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama,
Hare Ram, Ram
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama,
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 Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama,
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 Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama, Jai Ram, Shri Ram, Jai Jai Rama.
Rama. प्रेम से बोलो श्री रामचंद्र की जय. Question 1. Does the karma of a mother and father affect the life of the child? I'll ask that question again. Does the karma of the mother and father affect the life of the child? Yes or no? No. The karma of parents does not affect the life of a child. The karma of a mother and father does not affect the life of their son nor their daughter. It is said everyone is born based on their own karma. Everything that a person is experiencing right now, at this very moment in time, is a result of his or her past karmas. If a child is struggling, if a child is suffering, that is not because of mama and papa. That is because of the karma of the child. However, it is said people with similar karmas, they are placed in the same homes. People with similar karmas, they are placed in the same families, so they can burn that karma out together. But no one karma affects anyone done together. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam. Everybody.
Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam
Mama.
Shri Krishna Sharanam mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam mama. So, when a baby dies, when a baby is stillborn, what do you do? What is the best way? Cremate that body or burn? Now, listen very closely. It is said, when you and I as adults, when we die, our soul has a lingering attachment for this body. And therefore, it is recommended that we cremate, we burn. And it is said when we burn this physical body, the lingering attachment that the soul has for it is also burnt. Because this body acts as the home for that soul for so many years, it becomes attached. But when the body is burnt, the soul is aware that this body is of no use anymore. This body is gone. Therefore, the soul isn't attached anymore. It is free to go, free to roam, to make its next journey. However, when it comes to a child, when it comes to a baby, a child below a certain age, anybody want to take a guess what the age is? 5. A child below the age of 5, you can bury that body. You may ask why. It is said that child below the age of 5, even that baby that is born, they are pure, they are innocent, and their souls, my dear devotees, didn't develop enough time to have a lingering attachment for this body. They did not stay in this body so long that they cannot live without it. Therefore, when that soul leaves the body of that child, that soul goes immediately. It doesn't linger, it doesn't feel attached. Therefore, we can bury that body, because that child, that baby was pure, innocent, honest. However, once that child grows in life and becomes an adult, it is said that soul starts to develop an attachment. And when that soul develops that attachment, you burn, you cremate that body. Once that child is under the age of 5, nothing is wrong with burying. Nothing is wrong with burning as well, but burial is also highly recommended. It is said even a saint, a sadhu, a rishi, a muni, those individuals that are enlightened, that are above and beyond the materialistic things in this world, even when they die, it is said you can bury them, because their soul no longer wants to attach. Their soul now has a higher purpose, oneness with God. Your soul and my soul, however, sometimes it lingers with this human body. It doesn't want to leave this human body, so we burn it to break the lingering attachment. The soul of a child, the soul of a baby isn't attached, therefore it can be buried. So let's recap, because that's plenty information there. First question: Does the karma of the parents affect the child? No. Why not? Because every person's karma is their own. They have to work out their own individual karma. However, children and families and people with similar karmas, they are put in the same group. They are put in the same family to work out their karmas together. Next question. Why are some children stillborn? Why do some children die at an early age? Because they would have worked out their karmic debt. So working out their karmic debt, it means they will no longer be reborn onto this earth to suffer. They obtain the ultimate goal, oneness with Bhagwan. Can you burn or bury that child? You bury that child. Why? Because that soul has no lingering attachment for that body. Up to what age again? 5. Excellent. Next question. Why do people who follow the dharmic pathway, why do people who do good things always end up having bad things happen to them? You all ever ask yourself that question? Why do bad things happen to good people? Any one of you doing good upon good upon good, giving and giving and giving, and all you gain is trouble and trouble and trouble. All you get in is pain. Why do bad things happen to those that are doing good? Think about it, listen. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Shri Krishna Sharanam
Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama.
Everybody!
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Oh Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Shri Krishna Sharanam
Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna
Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna
Sharanam Mama. Krishna Bhagwan ki jai. So why do people that are following the dharmic pathway, people that are doing the good things, why do sometimes they feel like all the bad things happen to them? Anybody want to take a guess? Karma from previous lives is excellent and it is correct. You see, my dear devotees, there's a beautiful quote by Satya Sai Babaji where he explains very simply. I will just explain it for you. It says, for an individual to follow the dharmic pathway, for an individual to do good things, it means that they know there's more than just reborning over and over and over. They know that the ultimate goal is oneness with God. Maya sakta manaparta yogam yunjam rashrayha asamshayam samagrama yata nyasaita chirunu. And they understand that the ultimate goal is oneness with God. And it is said the moment a person can understand that that goal is oneness with God, all their karmas of their past lives starts to occur at a quicker rate. Bhagwan starts to allow their karmas to happen quicker and quicker and quicker, quickly. And they burn through those karmas at a quicker rate. From problem to problem to problem to problem. And eventually, my dear devotees, it is said, when they burn out those karmas, they don't have any karmas again to burn out. Therefore, once they realize that the ultimate goal is oneness with God, they will burn those karmas out of their past lives and achieve that goal. So when you are walking the good pathway, when you are doing good things, more times than not, my dear devotees, you are enlightened. More times than not, you know that the ultimate goal is oneness with God. And the moment you know that, my dear devotees, it is said, all your karmas starts to happen at a rapid rate. So you can burn it out and gain that oneness with God. So when you think problems are happening and the more good you do, the more bad happening and you ain't going to do no good again, let me tell you this, that is just your karmas being burnt out from all of your previous lives. Face it, experience it, walk it out, and attain oneness with God. The ultimate goal of life is moksha, liberation, for you and Bhagwan to merge. And everything that happens to you on this earth is a result of your past karmas. Burn it out, walk it out, and merge with God. Remember that. Now, it is said there are over 8.7 million species in this world, but one stands above all. Anybody want to know, anybody want to take a guess which of the species out of those millions stands above the rest? Which one? The human body. You see this human body, my dear devotees? This is the ultimate. Why? Listen. Ram Shri Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jaya
Rama Jaya Jaya Rama
Jai Ram Shri Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jaya Rama
Jaya Jaya Rama
Jai Ram Shri Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri
Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama
Boni sa prema bole karagram Jvama kripala mohi uparava
Jai Rama Shri Rama Jaya Jaya Rama Shri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama
Jaya Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. It is said out of all the different species in this world, the human body is the best. You know why? Because the human body acts as the ladder that can take the Jivatma, the soul, to Bhagwan. It is what we do with this human body and the karmas we acquire with this human body that determines where we go next. Do we go up to the heavenly abode, or do we reborn again and walk out our karmas again and again and again until it is finished? The human body is the greatest. The human birth is the greatest. And yet still people take the human body for granted. The human body acts as the ladder that can take the soul to Bhagwan. And it can also act as what will continue to acquire the karmas for you and I to continue to be reborn upon this earth. What we do with this body is very, very important. And how many people in the world today, they use this human body in the right way? How many people in the world today, they use this human body to take their soul to Bhagwan? How many people, they use this human body and rather than acquire the sins, bad karmas, the negative karmas, they accumulate the good karmas so they don't have to come and suffer again and again. My dear devotees, this human body is so important, and I'll just break it down for you. The hands of this human body. Those of us that are fortunate to have the hands, use the hands to share, use the hands to give, use the hands to feed, use the hands to inspire and take people out of their darkness, take people out of their problems, lift people out of their toxic situations. How many people in the world today, they use this human body and they acquire good karma by taking care of their loved ones? How many people use this human body and they feed their mother and father when they can no longer eat themselves? How many people use this human body and they feed, give charity to those that cannot afford? Or how many people they use this human body and the hands of this human body to hurt, to hit, to bring pain, to push? Sometimes in the world that we live in today, rather than extending our hand to help somebody, we give our hand to push somebody. And it may sound harsh, but that is the reality of the world. There are many of you right now, you will use your hands to change the lives of people. And then there are some of individuals in the world today, they use their hands only to bring pain to people. Use the hands of this human body, my dear devotees, to give, to share, to feed. Use the hands of this human body to uplift the Jivatma to Bhagwan. Look at the mouth. What comes out of the mouth? Words. But what kind of words? How many of the words that come out of the mouth today are words of inspiration and motivation? Or how many of the words that come out of the mouth today are words of criticism and judgment? You know how many people in the world today, they are struggling and they are scared because you spoke harshly to them, because you insulted them, because you criticized them. You know how many young ones out there, they're afraid to sing, they're afraid to do something because once upon a time somebody used their words and embarrassed them. My dear devotees, the words that come out of this mouth, if you are blessed with this human body, use it to change the lives of people. Use it to inspire people. Use it to motivate. Use it to motivate. Don't allow, my dear devotees, your words to be so bitter that you can destroy the life of someone. Because you don't know if you can die tomorrow. And if you die tomorrow, you will regret using your words in a harsh way. How many people, they sit and they use words of assumption. They see you doing something and they assume the worst about it. I sit in here good and they vex with me because they think I insulted them. How many people, my dear devotees, they use the mind of the human body to only fill their mind with thoughts that are negative, to fill their minds with thoughts that are hateful and jealousful and envious, rather than to fill their minds with thoughts that are positive and pure and good. Healing thoughts rather than hurting thoughts, healing words rather than hurting words, healing actions rather than hurting actions. What you do with this human body is very crucial, is very important. Use it and uplift yourself. Don't use it to keep coming back on this earth over and over and over, and worse yet, don't use it to regress. Don't use it to go in a lower species. But use the human body, my dear devotees, and take the soul up to Bhagwan. Take the soul up to Bhagwan. This is a gift that we possess, and sometimes we forget it. Sometimes we undervalue it. We don't appreciate the gift of the human body. Use this human body, my dear devotees, and change the lives of the people around you. So much so that your own Jivatma, your own soul, attains oneness with God. So, let me ask you the question now. Out of the 8.7 million species, which is the best? The human body. Why? The human body is the ladder that can take the soul where? Oh, Ajay Ram. Where can it take the soul, boys? To the heavenly abode. Oneness with God. Next question. When your loved one dies, the after death ceremonies, why is it performed? When your loved one dies, why must you as the son, or you as the daughter, or you as the brother, why should you perform, or why must you perform the after death ceremonies, the funeral, the shaving, the shroud? Why? Think about it as we glorify. Hari Sundara Nanda Mukunda, Hari Narayan Hari Om.
Hari Sundara Nanda Mukunda, Hari Narayan Hari Om.
Hari Keshava Hari Govinda, Hari Narayan Hari Om. Hari Keshava Hari Govinda, Hari Narayan Hari Om. Hari Sundara Nanda Mukunda, Hari Narayan Hari Om. Hari Om.
Hari Sundara Nanda Mukunda, Hari Narayan Hari Om.
Vanamali
Murali Dhari, Govardhan Girivardhari. Vanamali Murali Dhari, Govardhan Girivardhari. Nit nit kar maakan chori, Gopi Manhari.
Nit nit kar maakan chori,
Gopi Manhari.
Everybody!
Hari Sundara Nanda Mukunda, Hari Narayan Hari Om.
Hari Om.
Hari Sundara Nanda Mukunda, Hari Narayan Hari Om.
आओ रे
गाओ रे गोकुल के प्यारे, आओ रे कान्हा रे गोकुल के प्यारे। आओ रे नाचो रे रास रचाओ रे, आओ रे नाचो रे रास रचाओ रे। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा, हरि नारायण हरि ओम। हरि सुंदर नंद मुकुंदा, हरि नारायण हरि ओम।
हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम हरि ओम। Krishna Bhagwan ke? Good. So tell me, why when your loved one dies, must we perform the after death ceremonies? What is so good with it? Why? It is said, performing the after death ceremony or the after death ceremonies does not only help the soul, does not only bring blessings to you, but it is an act of something. Somebody take a guess of that word. Performing the after death ceremonies is an act of something. Starts with letter G. It rhymes with attitude, gratitude. It is an act of gratitude. Performing the after death ceremonies is an act of gratitude to our deceased, an act of gratitude to our ancestors for what they would have done for us, what they would have done for society. My dear devotees, where we are today is because of the guidance of those that came before us. Where we are today is because of the encouragement of sometimes our parents who have died and gone, our grandparents who may have died and gone. And it is said when they die, performing those after death ceremonies, not only does it give that soul blessings, give you and I blessings, but it's an act of gratitude for everything that they would have done for us. And if you look at your parents, a mother will carry the baby in the womb for 9 months. Mother and father, they take care of that child. Till how much years? How long does mommy and daddy take care of the baby? Sometime when the child 25 years something, mommy and daddy still feeding the popo. Still taking care of that child. It is said that mother and father, they give that child every single thing. And sometimes it might be up to 18 years, 20 years, 25 years or even more. Jai Shri Ram. And my dear devotees, mother and father, they do things selflessly out of love. And when they close their eyes, sometimes all we can do performing those after death ceremonies is to show our gratitude. And you know something? You'll want to hear something really harsh. You'll want to hear something where I will get a lot of criticism for. I'm going to say it because it is the facts. And once it is the facts, who vex loss? A mother and father will sacrifice for that child and provide for that child for years. And that child cannot fast 13 days to perform the final shroud for that mother and father. So much so that that child sometimes wishes to do the funeral, the shaving and the shroud Baba on one day. You all ever see that happen? Yes, it's happening. Imagine your parents give you everything. Forget about whatever arguments you had. They nursed you from a baby and you can't even give them 13 days back. You can't even show them how grateful you are for 13 days to perform their after death ceremonies. And it is the harsh reality of the world that we live in today. We as children, we are blessed or should consider ourselves fortunate to perform the after death ceremony for our loved ones. A way of giving back to them. But don't wait till they die, you know. Sometimes when they are alive, that is when you need to love them the most. When they are alive, that is when you need to treasure them. You see, when they are lying in that box, don't wait for them, for the Baba to say, put chandan for them. You wake up on the morning and you put chandan and spray perfume for them. You see, when they are lying on the box, how do you put the mala? Do you even get to put our mala properly? No, you just have to burst it. Why want to burst it when you could put on the proper thing for them while they are alive? When they're lying in that box, what does the Baba make you do? Walk around that box and Baba singing Jai Krishna Hare, Shri Krishna Hare. You are walking around that box performing arati then. Why you didn't perform arati when they were alive? And you are crying for their blessings when they are in that box. But when they are alive, you're afraid to touch their foot. You're afraid to bow. You're ashamed to bow. Sometimes the grandmother had to push you, hey, touch your father's foot, boy. Bow to mommy, boy. And that is the harsh reality. It may sound bad, it may sound that I'm talking plain, but it is the truth. And you see it happening in the world today. Performing the after death ceremonies is a way not only to help the soul, not only for your own self, but it is a way to pay back that debt of gratitude for what your ancestors, your deceased, would have done for you. What they would have sacrificed for you. Sometimes a child thinks he just was put on this earth and he becomes successful. No. You would have always had someone. More times than not, it is Mama and Papa, Nani, Nana, Aji, Aja that would have given you that guidance. The most you can do, my dear devotees, is do their 13 days for them properly. It may sound harsh, but it's the truth. The next thing I want to ask you, when your loved one dies, does that mean you cannot pray for 1 year? Baba? When your loved one dies, does that mean you cannot offer gel for 1 year? In some people's book is yes. Some people may think, my loved one is no longer here. I can't go in the mandir. I can't put a flower by Lord Krishna. I can't offer gel to Surya. I can't light a diya in my home. Hey, let me tell you this. Nitya karma, my dear devotees, is known as your daily duties. Every single Hindu, their daily duties from the time we are born, we know. Wake up and offer your gel. Light your diya in the mornings or the evenings. Say a prayer. Just because your loved one is no longer there, doesn't mean God is no longer there. When that 13 days is done, some pundits will tell you when the 10 days is done, you could continue offering your gel. When that 10 or that 13 days goes, you continue, you light your diya, you offer your gel, you pray as normal. How many people you know they stop everything? They don't pray for that 1 year, but they go into work every day. They don't offer gel for that 1 year, but they're making sure they get paid from the office. It may sound harsh again, but it is the reality of the world, my dear devotees. Your nitya karma is your daily duties. Once that 13 days is done, you continue and you perform what needs to be done. Don't turn away from God after that. And the next thing, the next question, when your loved one dies and you are in the middle of construction, you are in the middle of purchasing a vehicle, just paid your down payment, you are just down paid on your home. When your loved one dies, do you wait for the whole year to done before you go and continue building the house? Before you go and you collect the car? No. When the 13 days is done, my dear devotees, you can continue with the constructing of your home. When the 13 days is done, you can go ahead and get your vehicle. You can go ahead and pay down on your home. Life does not stop there, my dear devotees. Life continues. Things continue. You stand and you perform the 13 days. And after that, you continue with what needs to be done. You offer your daily worship. You offer your gel. You continue with the building of your home or the buying of your vehicle. Sometimes we forget that. No. And one of the last things I want to ask you, and this is something where many people, especially during this time of the Pitri Paksha, they are doing. On the day of that Shraddha, 13 days Shraddha, and yes, of course, the 11th month Shraddha as well. Before you eat, what is said to be one of the last things you do before you partake of that food? It is called the Balidan. The Balidan is the placing of something by the kush grass. The what? The 5 shares of food. Who are those 5 shares of food for, my dear devotees? 1 shares for the cows, 1 shares for the dogs, 1 shares for the birds, 1 shares for the insects, and 1 share is usually said to be for the Pitris fed in the fire. Sometimes your Pandit will say 1 share is put into the river to feed the fishes. If that is what he tell you, you do that. You follow your Pandit. That is what it is for, my dear devotees. And why? Why do we offer those 5 shares of food? Why are we taking out a share for the dogs? Why are we taking out a share for the fire? Why are we taking out a share for the insects? Because your duty and my duty as human beings, my dear devotees, is to help. Your duty and my duty as human beings is to guide. And by placing that food there, we are feeding and taking care of the lower species of life. We are helping the souls that are trapped in those bodies to be elevated, to come out of whatever darkness that they are going through, to come out of their problems. We are uplifting them. That is your purpose and my purpose as a human being, to help, to guide, to uplift, to improve the lives of one another, even those that are lower species than us. How many people actually do it? How many Hindus know this time right now is Pitri Paksha? How many people even taking out food right now? How many people saying he done that way, Guru? My dear devotees, we are living in a world that is changing. We are living in a world where so much of our scriptural facts are being vanished. Where people are doing whatever it is they want to do. And this is Kali Yuga. We have to expect that. But let me tell you, there's no greater blessing in this world than upholding the teachings, the morals, the values of the scriptures and what your parents would have taught you. When a child can stand and perform the rites of that parent, and a child can stand and continue following the dharmic pathway that that parent would have put him or her on, there's no greater blessing than that. No greater blessing than that. Sometimes as children we forget it. The moment mama and papa is no more, we don't know how to pray anymore. We don't know how to do puja anymore. We don't know it anymore. My dear devotees, I pray to each and every one of you, uphold your dharma, uphold it and teach the people around you. When people ask questions, there's always an answer. If you don't know something, contact your Pandit. He will give you the answer. And if your Pandit doesn't know the answer, trust me, he will find it and he will give it to you. They will research it. Don't think, my dear devotees, that everything that we are saying is useless. Don't allow whatever is being read to go through one ear and come out the other ear. Everything is important. Everything has an answer to it. And when we know what it is we are doing, something inside you feels satisfied. But when you don't know what you are doing, something is always missing within you. And I hope with a little message here this evening, with a couple of questions we asked, you all had a little bit of clarity, maybe understanding a couple of things better. It was a little harsh, I understand that, but it is not meant to offend anybody. I don't know what you're going through, Baba. I don't know what you're going through, Mama. I'm not reading anything here to hurt you or to insult you. I'm just reading what it has. And I will do a quick recap with everyone in case anybody is forgetting anything. The first thing, does the karma of a mother and father affect the child? Yes or no? Answer me. No. Why? Because everyone has to experience his or her own karma. When a baby is stillborn or a baby dies under the age of 5, what is that a result of? Something the mother and father did or the child's karma? The child's karma. When a child dies at an early age, it means that child is an enlightened soul. That soul is not coming back on this earth, but has achieved oneness with God. When a child under the age of 5 dies, burn, cremation or burial? Burial. Why again? Because that soul has no attachment to that body. But when you and I as an adult die, what is the best way? Cremation or burial? Cremation. Why? Because you and I, this soul has an attachment to this human body. Why do bad things happen to good people? Because of their past karmas. And the moment that person realizes the ultimate goal is oneness with God, all of your past karma starts to come at a rapid rate, to burn out, to walk out as fast as it can be done, so you can leave this earth, experience oneness with God. What was one of the other things I asked? The human birth. The human birth is the greatest. Why? Because the human body can take the soul to who? To God. Oneness with God. How you use this human body, my dear devotees, determines what happens later on. When your loved one dies, does that mean you cannot pray again? No. You can continue your devotion after the 15 days is done. When your loved one dies, does that mean you cannot construct the house for 1 year? You cannot buy the vehicle in that 1 year? No. You go ahead and do it as normal once the 15 days are done. When it comes to this time of the Pitri Paksha, when it comes to the times of your Shraddha, you place 5 shares of food. Who are the 5 shares for again? The cow, the birds, the dogs, the insects and the fire. Sometimes one is put for the fishes. The main purpose of offering the food is to what? Your duty and my duty is to help. To take these souls that are trapped in these lower species and elevate. Bring out of whatever it is they are going through. And this, my dear devotees, is where we will stop for tonight. Prem se bolo Shri Krishna Bhagwan ki Jai, Shri Vrindavan Vihari Lal ki Jai. So at this point in time, we all join together in our Havan, and then of course we have a beautiful bhajan by Priya Devi and by Vayu, and our closing prayer. Hari Om Om Sarva Papaharam Divyam Gangayam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanyam Ayaratam Grihana Parameshwaraha. Together everybody. Om Prajapataye Swaha, Om Agnaye Swaha, Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha Swaha, Om Shri Krishnaya Namaha Swaha, Om Bhu Swaha, Om Bhuvaha Swaha, Om Savaha Swaha, Om Maha Swaha, Om Janaha Swaha, Om Tapaha Swaha, Om Satyam Swaha, Om Somaya Swaha, Om Tatsavirodavarenyam Swaha, Om Bhargodevasya Swaha, Om Dhyoyona Prachorayat Swaha. In the name of Bhagwan Vishnu, he who is Ram, he who is Krishna, together. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Swaha.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Swaha.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Swaha.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Swaha.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Swaha.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Swaha.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Swaha.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Swaha.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Swaha.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Swaha.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Swaha.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Swaha.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Swaha.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Swaha.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Swaha.
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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Swaha.
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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Swaha.
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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Swaha.
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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. 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 Swaha. Om Purnamara Purnamiram Purnat Purnamudakshate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vishishate. Swaha. Achman. Om Sarva Paparam Divyam Gangayam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanyam Mayadatam Grehana Parameshwara. Fan the flames east, west, north, south up to the heavens. Om Barasparera Sambodha Gandaryo Ganda Uttama Sarva Grayanam Devanam Dhupoyam Prati Grahitam. Everybody bring the blessings of our Havan over your heads 3 times. Om Shri Agni Devaya Namaha. Om Shri Krishnaya Namaha. So, we have beautiful bhajan by Priya, one by Vayu, and then I will ask Baba to bring greetings.
सकीरे मोहे लागे वृंदावन नीको 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 लागे वृंदावन नीको लागे वृंदावन सकीरे मोहे लागे वृंदावन नीको सकीरे मोहे लागे वृंदावन नीको राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम सीता राम 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 राधे श्याम राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम सीता राम 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 राधे श्याम सकीरे मोहे लागे वृंदावन नीको सकीरे मोहे लागे वृंदावन नीको लागे वृंदावन नीको लागे वृंदावन नीको सकीरे मोहे लागे वृंदावन नीको सकीरे मोहे लागे वृंदावन नीको राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम सीता राम 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 राधे श्याम राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम गर गर तुलसी ताकुर सेवा 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 दर्शन दो जिंदगी को दर्शन दो जिंदगी को सकीरे मोहे लागे वृंदावन नीको सकीरे मोहे लागे वृंदावन नीको लागे वृंदावन नीको लागे वृंदावन नीको सखी रे मोहे लागे वृंदावन नीको, सखी रे मोहे लागे वृंदावन नीको। राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम, सीता राम 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 राधे श्याम, राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम, सीता राम 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 राधे श्याम, राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम, सीता राम 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 राधे श्याम, राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम, सीता राम 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 राधे श्याम, राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम, सीता राम 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 राधे श्याम, सीता राम 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 राधे श्याम, सीता राम 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 राधे श्याम।
परमानंद का अनुभव कर तू, परमानंद का अनुभव कर तू, धन्य बरा जीवन ज्योति बिंदु, ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से। ऐ मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। परमानंद का अनुभव कर तू, ओ परमानंद का अनुभव कर तू, धन्य बरा जीवन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से। ऐ मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। प्रभु की प्रार्थना का मूल मंत्र है संपूर्ण समर्पण। ऐ आत्मा चल प्रभु को सौंप दे तू सारा जीवन। ओ देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे, ओ देख प्रभु तेरे निकट विराजे, कर ले अभिवादन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से। ऐ मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन। ज्योति बिंदु के प्रेम सिंधु में चल आज नहा ले। परम पिता का प्रेम पत्र बन कर तू शुभ वर पाले। ओ किरण किरण को निरख नयन से, ओ किरण किरण को निरख नयन से, हो जा मन में मगन ज्योति बिंदु परमात्मा से। ऐ मेरी आत्मा अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन, अब चल कर ले मिलन।
Prem se bolo Krishna Bhagwan ki jai. So I must ask, of course, Panaji to bring greetings, and then we all join in our closing arti.
Prem se bolo Shri Krishna Bhagwan ki jai. Let us all sit upright, put hands together, close eyes, bow heads as we have prayer. Hari Om. Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswati Namaha, Shri Guru Charan Kamalebhyo Namo Namaha. Shri Krishna Bhagwan ki jai. Officiating Ved Vyasji, Pandit Ajay, members on group, Sankhya television, Priya mom and dad, devotees who are looking on from near and far. Beautiful message was given by Ved Vyasji this afternoon. Question and answers, and sometimes the reality of it is that we don't want to hear the truth. I am not siding with no one, but I am telling you the facts of it is that the truth is something very hard to swallow. And when we tell the truth, a lot of us be offended by it. But I am saying something here tonight for all of us and all of our pundits. Be proud of you, Panditjis. You have to take a firm decision and a firm stand when it comes to performing the rites and rituals of your Yajman. Be very firm with the children. Do not let them tell you what Mama says she wanted and what Papa said they wanted. No. What the scripture says must be done. We have to let it be done. To you, the devotees who have lost a loved one, that is something we can never forget. There's a hole in our heart will be missed for the rest of our life. And I would like to just share something with you. Just a couple of days ago, I was at the home of my goddaughter, and her daughter came and gave me a drawing of herself, her mom, and her dad. And this home I was in, my goddaughter has died, but her daughter gives me this, and she said, Baba, and it so happened, the day I was there, it was her birthday. And when the mother told me, I said, yes, I will always remember that day as her birthday, and unfortunately, she is no more. And this little child, 4 years, 5 years, I may be wrong, but I don't think it's more than that, give me this little paper and tell me, Baba, when you go to your puja on home, say this prayer for my mom, because today is her birthday. And if you see that picture, and I bring it home and I show my son and my Dulahin, to know that this little innocent child, who has a whole future in front of her, has no mother to look after her. Her father and her grandmother, her nanny then. Panditji, beautiful message. I give you my blessing that the reality of it, you have to be very firm in what you're doing. You have the proof to stand up if anyone challenges you, and you must not be afraid of no one, because we all have our rights. And I'm sure that the information that you give on here has good backup to it. Let me do this beautiful chant as we thank Shri Krishna Bhagwan in the name of all our loved ones. Hari Om, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. आए भी अकेला, जाए भी अकेला, 2 दिन द जिंदगी, 2 दिन का मेला. One day we have to leave this material world and return. And what we carry with us is our good karma. Prem se bolo Shri Krishna Bhagwan ki jai.
Beautiful words. So my dear devotees, at this point in time, we all join together in our closing arti in the name of Bhagwan. Hari Om. Om Yani Kani Japavani Janmantara Kratani Cha Dane Dane Vinashanti Vrakshamam Bare Arati Kunja Bihari Ki Shri Giridhara Krishna Murari Ki Arati Kunja Bihari Ki श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी
की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की गले में भजनती माला बजावे मुरली मधुर बाला शर्व में कुंडल झलकाला नंद के आनंद नंद लाला गगन सम अंग कांतिकाली राधिका चमक रही आली लतन में तारे बनमाली ब्रह्म से अलग कस्तूरी तिलक चंद्र से झलक ललित छवि श्यामा प्यारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की में मोर मुकुट बिल से देवता दर्शन को थर से गगन सो सुमन राशि भर से बजे मुरझंग मधुर मृदंग ग्वालिनी संग अतुल रति गोपी कुमारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की जहाँ ते प्रागट भई गंगा कलश कलिहारी श्री गंगा मदन ते हो तम हो बंगा बसे शिव शिष जटा के भेष हरे अग कीज चरण छवि श्री बनवारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की उज्ज्वल तटरेणु बाज रही वृंदावन बेनु जाहू जैसे गोपियाल दीनु हंसत मृदु मद चांदनी चंद्र कटत भरपद तेरे सुंदरी विकारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की आरती कुंज बिहारी की श्री गिरिधर कृष्ण मुरारी की
ओ हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
हरे राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
हरे राम राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
हरे राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
हरे राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
हरे राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे
हरे राम हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
ओ राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
ओ राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे
घन श्याम से मिला रे श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे
राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे श्याम से मिला रे राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे
श्याम से मिला रे घन श्याम से मिला रे राधे राधे
राधे राधे राधे राधे श्याम से मिला रे
राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे राधे 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 श्याम से मिला रे राधे राधे श्याम से मिला रे श्याम से मिला रे श्याम से मिला रे
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Shri Krishna Sharanam
Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Shri Krishna Sharanam
Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna
Sharanam Mama. Let us all put hands together, close our beautiful eyes and bow hands. As we have come to the end of our simple little satsang, we ask if we would have made any mistakes knowingly, unknowingly. We ask for forgiveness and guidance and blessing now and always. Hari Om Mantrahinam Grayahinam Bhaktahinam Janardanam Yarbhujadam Mayareva Paripuranam Tarastamim Shiva Hare Shiva Ramasa Ke Prabhu Trivirata Parivaran He Vibhu Aja Janeshara Yandrava Pahimam Shiva Hare Vijayam Guru Mevaram Pratirinam Kushalam Jaya Mangalam. All those that would have died and gone to that great beyond. Om Anariranodeva Sankha Chakra Garadara Akshare Bondare Kaksha Preta Moksha Prarambhava Jagajjala Palam Kajat Kandamalam Sarahandra Palam Maharedya Kalam Nabonela Kayam दुरवारमायं सुपरमासहायं भजेऽहं भजेऽहम् ॐ त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव बन्धु च सखा त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम रेव रेव ॐ शान्ति 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 हरे ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय 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 ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। प्रेम से बोलो श्री गणेश भगवान की जय, शंकर भगवान की जय, उमा परमादेव की जय, श्री कृष्ण भगवान की जय। प्रेम से बोलो श्री सत्य सनातन धर्म के। Turn to those next to you and greet each other. Sita Ram. Devotees, may Bhagwan bless each and every one of you. Thank you all so very much for being here. To, of course, Panaji, may Bhagwan always bless you and thank you for always giving that support to Sankhya Television. Thank you for giving us this opportunity to do this program. May Bhagwan bless you. To the members of my group, the Dhruva Shakti Mandali, Kyle, Priya, Mataji, Randi, Kavir and Vayu, may Bhagwan bless you always. My dear devotees, until the next time I see you all, I say to each and every one of you, Sabkai Sita Ram.
राधा ढूंढ रही किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा, राधा ढूंढ रही किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा, श्याम देखा घन श्याम देखा, श्याम देखा घन श्याम देखा, राधा ढूंढ रही किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा, राधा ढूंढ रही किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा, श्याम देखा घन श्याम देखा, श्याम देखा घन श्याम देखा, राधा ढूंढ रही किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा। राधा तेरा श्याम हमने मथुरा में देखा, राधा तेरा श्याम हमने मथुरा में देखा, बंसी बजाते हुए ओ राधा तेरा श्याम देखा, राधा ढूंढ रही किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा। राधा तेरा श्याम हमने गोकुल में देखा, राधा तेरा श्याम हमने गोकुल में देखा, गाये चरते हुए, गाये चरते हुए ओ राधा तेरा श्याम देखा, राधा ढूंढ रही किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा, राधा ढूंढ रही। राधा तेरा श्याम हमने वृंदावन में देखा, राधा तेरा श्याम हमने वृंदावन में देखा, रास रचाते होती ओ राधा तेरा श्याम देखा, राधा ढूंढ रही किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा, श्याम देखा घन श्याम देखा, श्याम देखा घन श्याम देखा, राधे राधे जपते हुए, राधे राधे जपते हुए ओ राधा तेरा श्याम देखा, राधा ढूंढ रही किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा, राधा तेरा श्याम हमने सर्वजगत राधा तेरा श्याम हमने वैष्णवन में देखा। राधे 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 जपती हुई ओ राधा तेरा श्याम देखा। राधा ढूंढ रही किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा। श्याम देखा घन श्याम देखा, श्याम देखा घन श्याम देखा। राधे राधे जपती हुई राधे राधे ढूंढ रही किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा। राधा ढूंढ रही किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा। राधे 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 ढूंढ रही किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा। श्याम देखा घन श्याम देखा, श्याम देखा घन श्याम देखा। राधे 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 ढूंढ रही किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा। राधा ढूंढ रही किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा। राधा ढूंढ रही, राधा ढूंढ रही, राधा ढूंढ रही किसी ने मेरा श्याम देखा।
राधे गोविंद गोपाला, बजु गोविंद राधे गोपाला।
Namaste. The following is a Pitri Paksha offerings guideline on how to appease the ancestors with the compliments of Pandit Sunil Sitahal Maharaj. The materials you will need are kush grass, water, black till, rice, tulsi leaves, hardi or gobar, agarbati, flowers, diya, and oil. The procedure: on the night before the offerings begin, lepe the ground with gobar or hardi and plant the kush grass vertically into the ground. Knot the kush grass so that the center is reflected at the top. The offering: early in the morning, light a diya and agarbati facing south near the kush grass with oil and black till. Make a ring with a strand of kush grass. In a bowl, place water, tulsi leaves, black till, rice, and a white or yellow flower. Place the kush grass ring on the right ring finger and hold 3 strands of kush grass in both palms, which are cupped together and facing upwards. Offer the Tilanjali through the palms onto the kush grass, chanting the mantra Om Brahm Pitra Devaya Namaha, Om Vishnu Pitra Devaya Namaha, Om Rudra Pitra Devaya Namaha, Om Dev Rishi Pitra Devaya Namaha, Om Sarva Pitra Devaya Namaha, Om Tilanjali Arpanam. Light a diya and perform arati. The offerings may be done for 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13 or 15 days, remembering all the pitras and souls who have passed on as they are made. On the final day of Havan, gather suhari, sweet rice, ghee, honey, and black till, as well as a lota of water. Make a hole in the ground next to the kush grass and make 5 offerings into the Havan in this hole, using the following mantras: Om Agni Devaya Swadha, Om Shri Pitri Devaya Swadha, Om Aryama Devaya Swadha, Om Sarva Pitra Devaya Swadha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namaha Swaha. Food is now cooked and offered near the kushgras. This must occur before noon, and the kushgras is loosened and placed on the floor nearby. This has been a guideline for the Pitri Paksha offerings on how to appease the ancestors, with the compliments of Pandit Sunil Sitahal Maharaj.
Radhe Govinda Gopala, Jai Radhe Govinda Gopala.
Sankhya Television is not only the first Hindu TV station in Trinidad and Tobago, but Sankhya TV also has the most coverage, where viewers enjoy Sankhya Television on Flow Channel 117, Green Dot Channel 13, Digicel Play Channel 17, Amplia Channel 102, Blink TSTT Channel 117, Airlink Communications Channel 13, Myara Cable Channel 111,